Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I will show you guys how I design this manipulation flyer, or let me say gadget manipulation flyer using Adobe Photoshop. So if you're new to the channel, do well to hit the subscribe button and turn on the bell icon so you won't miss any of my videos. So without wasting much of your time guys, let's get started. So the first thing we need to do here is to go to File and click on New. So for this tutorial, I'll be using 2000 by 2300 pixels. Okay, the resolution, make it 300. So hit on create when you're done. All right, so the next thing we need to do here is to import our background. Okay, so go to File and click on Place Embedded. Yeah, so this is the background image. So make sure the image is well arranged. Okay, so use the rectangle to draw a shape. Okay, yeah, so let's bring in this image. Okay, so scale it up properly and hold down Alt on your keyboard, then click between layer to add the clipping mask. Okay, so you can also right click on this and click on create clipping mask. Okay, and the next thing we need to do here is to bring in this podium. Is it podium or I don't know, this base, this image. Okay, and scale it down a little and make sure this image is properly arranged. Okay, so just be patient and everything will come to life. Okay, so bring in this image and let's place it over here. So move this rectangle image a little, move it like this a little. Yeah, and do the same to this device. Okay, you can increase the size of this image and this is nice. So let's group this layer by calling it BG. Okay, BG, and this background layer, hold down Alt and duplicate it. Okay, bring it to the top. Make sure this top layer is selected, then hold down Control and click on this layer just once. Okay, now hit on this add layer mask option. Okay, now you can press Ctrl I to invert the mask. So right now you can use your marquee tool to delete some excess parts. Okay, first of all you need to convert it into a rasterized layer. then click on delete. Okay, yeah. So the next thing we need to do here is to, let's try and see if we can arrange this properly. Okay, and also bring in this image, scale it up just like this, and we can bring it below this layer. Okay, and let's change the blending option to linear dodge add. Yeah, and okay, so the next thing we need to do here is to, let's arrange this. Let's group this and call it BG. Sorry, let's call it device. Yeah. Okay, and we can call this extra. On this layer, create a new layer and use your brush tool. Make sure your foreground color is set to black, and your opacity and flow, just reduce it just like this, and you can start painting, because I want to write some text over here and I don't want it to be too bright. Okay, and so as you can see, this stuff is affecting the device image. So let's use the eraser tool to clean this area. Okay, yeah. So let's start typing our text. Okay, Cyber Monday. Yeah, and the font you're using for this is Monster and Bold. Okay, you can make it italic. Okay, let's move this. Let's move this section. Let's move it like this. Yeah, I want to create more space for the text. Yeah. So Cyber Monday is here. Let's change this. Let's make this color like this. And what next? What next? What next? What next? What next? This is extra. So let's add a stroke. Let's add a stroke effect to this. We can make it outside and make it pure white. Reduce the size of this stroke. I think 3% is enough. Or let's make it 2%. So create a new layer I'll add the layer now. Flip this layer to this bottom text by so use the gradient to change your foreground color to white, and just paint around here. No. Let's make it something like this, and can paint around here. So make this text a little bit darker. Yeah. So this is already coming to life, and Cyber Monday. So use the rectangle to draw a shape. You can type in your text, which is shop now. Okay. Change this to pure white. Yeah. So change the color of this. Let's find a suitable color. Yeah. So use your ellipse to draw. Okay, this is looking better. So let a new layer below this. Yeah, this device layer, this phone layer. Let's name it device. I use a brush to by pressing B on your keyboard. So um and let's change the foreground color to black, and we can start painting around here. So duplicate this device image and go to the bottom layer. This is the image, right? So you can just press Ctrl G to group it and press Ctrl E. Okay, so hold down Ctrl and Shift on your keyboard, and can move this like this. Yeah. So go to filter and hit on blur. Let's increase this a little, and this is no. Okay, this is perfect, right? We can reduce the size of this. Now add the layer mask to this shadow layer. Okay, and use a brush to, so let's try and so let's take off some excess parts. Okay, this is nice. So on this layer, go to filter, go to camera raw filter, and let's make this device image, let's make it 4. Okay, so let's increase the contrast. Increase the shadow and increase the texture and clarity. When you're done, click OK. So on the top layer, create a new layer. Use your pen tool. Change this to shape, and let's change the color to this, and let's make something like this. So let's import this image, and let's add a clipping mask to this, and change the blending option. I think let's try a linear bond. Change the color of this, change it to base, and hit on OK. You can unhide this. Now change the blending option to soft lights. Create a new layer. Add the clipping mask to this. So use a going there to use a going there to no, just use your brush to play with this. Let's change this to white, and just the top alone, just the top layer, just the top. Okay, to add this. Change this to overlay, yeah, and you can reduce the opacity a little. Add the layer mask to this. So as you can see, this is looking better. Okay, so the next thing we need to do, or the last thing we need to do, is to bring in our logo. All right, so you can use any logo of your choice, and that should work. And also, if you want my complete pack, you can find them in the description of this video. Alt Shift and E to make the design stand alone. Go to filter, camera raw filter, and wait for it to load. And let's do the final touch, and we are done. And add some texture and also some clarity. Go to details and let's add some sharpening. So click OK when you're done. And guys, here comes the end of this video. If you enjoyed this tutorial, please do well to give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you are not yet a subscriber. So guys, I will see you on the next one. Stay creative.